YACWA! Thanks so much for the invitation to be involved in your forum. I am super sorry that I can't be there with you in person, but I wanted to wish you all the very best and commend you on the amazing work that you're doing at YACWA to advocate for young West Australians and ensure that their rights are upheld. It's just fabulous work. There are more than 3 million young Australians aged between 15 and 24 years, and that makes up around 11.9% of our total population. So it's a pretty significant cohort that you're working with. And I think that every young person deserves the support and the opportunities to achieve what they want in life, no matter what postcode they live in, no matter what their background is. We know that the last few years have been difficult for many young Australians. The pandemic has had a profound impact on young people, highlighting and exacerbating gaps which have already existed for many young Australians across employment, across education, across mental health, housing, and across many more other issues. And that's why the Albanese Labor government is committed to a two-way conversation with young Australians on the issues that matter to you, ensuring that you have a genuine platform to shape the future of our nation and your future. We've already been listening to young people from across Australia through a series of roundtables that I hosted, talking to them about what matters most to them, talking about the changes that they want to see, talking about issues like difficulties getting into employment and challenges when they're already in employment. But I want you to know that I'm listening, and I want you to know that I've heard from young people across Australia that they want to be involved in the decisions that directly affect their lives. Pretty basic, right? And the futures. And that's why I'm establishing a new youth engagement model, which is designed to provide you and other young people across Australia with strong, formalised engagement with government and with policy making across a whole range of portfolios and across a whole range of issues that matter to you. Now, as part of this, I'm going to re-establish the Office for Youth to provide a dedicated unit within government, and that will feed the contributions from young people and advocate and improve and harmonise policies across government for young people. It'll also ensure that the Albanese government is communicating with young people on their terms. Because a government that not only works for young people but also with them will be a far more effective government, delivering a better future for you, for me, for the future generations, for all of us. So I'm so excited to be establishing a steering committee of up to 15 young people, and that's going to provide a direct mechanism for young people to participate in government decision making. Now, over the past few weeks, I've been super busy traveling across the country, speaking directly with young people about some of the challenges that they're experiencing in their communities. And as I mentioned before, a lot of that was to do with employment. And I know that this is an issue that is also so important to many young people in Albany. Young people have told me that there are significant barriers to participation in the workforce. Like, we might have a low unemployment figure, but the unemployment figures for youth are still worryingly high. And some of those barriers to participation include things like discrimination, the affordability and the relevance of training and education, and really a lack of support, preparation, and scaffolding and mentoring for entering a competitive job market. They've also mentioned that there's a variety of challenges for young people who are already in the workforce. So that includes things like insecure work, which we know disproportionately impacts young people. Wage theft, again, disproportionately impacts young people. Harassment and a lack of support to grow and mature their careers. Our government recognises these challenges, and that's why I'm really looking forward to working with young Australians like yourselves to overcome these challenges in ways that matter to you and implementing the ideas that you come up with. And that's why I've committed to providing 456,000 fee-free TAFE courses, including 45,000 new TAFE courses in industries that face skill shortages, including early childhood education. We're also creating more than 20,000 new university places for young Australians from across the board. Next month, our government will also hold the Jobs and Skills Summit on the 1st and 2nd of September. And that's going to bring together unions, employers, civil society and government to discuss our shared economic challenges and propose some immediate reformations that will address them, as well as some long-term solutions. The issues that impact young people in employment and getting employment are a really key part of these conversations, and I'm keen to ensure that they are front and centre of the attention and the focus of the Jobs and Skills Summit. So I really look forward to working with YACWA and all the other wonderful organisations across the youth sector in WA and across Australia to deliver better outcomes for young people. And I look forward to visiting Albany soon. It's been a minute since I've been there. So thank you all so very much and enjoy the rest of your day.